Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, September 6th, 2024. This is John Frenet, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. A quick reminder that the Annapolis Songwriters Festival is coming up next week. There are more than 100 shows, and most of them are free in about 15 different venues across town. But if you are looking for some of the headliners, and they are pretty amazing, they are indeed ticketed events, so you want to go out and get your tickets today at AnnapolisSongwritersFestival.com. But before that, we do need to get through the weekend, and we have some news. So let's get into it, shall we? Recycling services in Anne Arundel County are going to resume next week for areas 5, 8, and 15 after disruptions earlier this week. Now, 5, 8, and 15 are basically Severna Park, Pasadena, Odenton, and Laurel. And Gunther Refuse Service and MBG Refuse Service, we're going to handle a makeup recycling collection this Saturday, tomorrow, September 7th, for missed Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday pickups. Yard waste collection will also be completed where possible. From Monday, September 9th, regular trash collection will resume and recycling and yard waste will be picked up within 2 days of the normal collection day. Residents are advised to leave their waste curbside until collected. Here in Annapolis, Police Department spokesperson Miguel Dennis is facing allegations of harassment involving a local business owner, John White. The controversy stems from accusations that Dennis improperly handled police records, releasing personal information that allegedly harmed White and his business. Now, Police Chief Jackson stated that Dennis's actions did not rise to the criminal behavior, but admitted that an error was made. The chief did release the following statement, and I quote, "While I am not at liberty to discuss the specifics of any ongoing legal matter, I am able to speak to Miguel Dennis as a civilian employee of the Annapolis Police Department. I do not believe the actions of Mr. Dennis rise to the level of criminal behavior. Internally, this incident has been investigated where it was determined that, in an effort to provide expedited service, he made an error. We regret the error and have apologized to Mr. White. Mr. Dennis has undergone the appropriate retraining in the handling of APD records to ensure the same mistakes do not occur again." Unquote. White, however, disputes this, claiming that no apology was issued and that the chief is minimizing the incident's impact. White is calling for an independent investigation into the matter. The Anne Arundel County Fire Department has welcomed a new state-of-the-art 50-foot fireboat to its fleet. Delivered by Metal Shark, the new vessel, capable of pumping 8,500 gallons of water per minute, about what I did on my lawn this week, will enhance the county's ability to respond to maritime emergencies. The boat features twin diesel water jet engines and advanced navigation technology for improved visibility. The boat will replace the current Lady Anne fireboat at Sandy Point State Park once crew training is completed a little bit later on this month. And a second fireboat is expected to be added a little bit later this year. Hey, if you're looking for something to do, Annapolis Moms Media is going to be hosting 2 family tailgate events at Navy football. The first is going to take place this Saturday at 1:30 p.m. ahead of the Navy Midshipmen's game against Temple, and the second on November 16th at 10 a.m. before the game against Tulane. Families can enjoy games, food from Crave Catering, and a fun pregame atmosphere. Participants are obviously encouraged to wear Navy apparel to show some team spirit. This will be in the Fan Fest area of the stadium, so do stop by. If you want more information, it's AnnapolisMomsMedia.com. And don't miss, there are several local events this weekend. Arts Alive 26 at Maryland Hall will be held tonight, offering music and arts experience under the big tent on the front yard. Tickets are still available at marylandhall.org. Navy football takes on Temple at 3:30 p.m. tomorrow at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium. You want to follow us on all the places that you follow us if you want to keep up on the game. And if you want to go to the game, NavySports.com is where you need to go. Also on Saturday in the evening, you're going to have dinner under the stars on West Street from about 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. in downtown Annapolis. That's always a fun night. And for the kids, well, not all the kids, there is a free teen night at the Pip Moyer Rec Center with laser tag, DJs, e-gaming, food, lots of fun. It kicks off at 7 p.m. and rolls till about 11 p.m. And this is for the 13 to 18 crowd. So you 12-year-olds and 19-year-olds, no, not for you. You want to be sure to catch our local business spotlight this Saturday at noon. This week we chat with Mitch from Where in Annapolis. And I know I did not get that bonus pod out. My fingers are crossed for this weekend. It's been a really busy week for me. Today on Canines and Crosstreks, we do meet Cinnamon, who is a very skittish but getting better apricot-colored poodle mix who is actually bonded with her brother Knuckles. Now, Knuckles didn't make an appearance because Cinnamon, well, she was in heat. Listen to our spot now and then check out eyeonannapolis.net at noon for some irresistible photos and get all of the information on how you can adopt them. And yes, they are bonded, so they do need to go together. And again, don't forget that we have our daily newsletter that features only the top local news stories of the day. We do send it out to your inbox at 7 p.m. every night. That's 366 days this year because it was a leap year, all without a paywall. It's perfect for keeping up with the weekend's news since we don't release a DNB on Saturday or Sunday. Here is a link right here in the show notes for you. All right, that's it. Now it's time just to say thank you for listening and putting up with us every day. I do hope that we add some value to your world, and if we do, please leave a review somewhere or tell a friend to give us a listen. We also want to thank our sponsors, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and the Annapolis Songwriters Festival. It is Friday. The weekend is here. Now it is time just to say have a great weekend. Be nice to others. Do something fun and keep shopping local. Now hang tight because DCMDVA Weather is here, bringing you the only locally forecasted weather report you need to care about, and then Canines and Crosstreks. All that's coming your way in just a minute.
It's a nap time Saturday night.
Get ready for the 2024 Annapolis Songwriters Festival, happening September 12th through the 15th. This year, they're bringing 4 days of incredible music with over 100 shows across 15-plus venues in downtown Annapolis. Don't miss headliners like Citizen Cope, J.J. Gray and Mofro, and Lee Brice, along with many more amazing artists. Tickets are on sale now at AnnapolisSongwritersFestival.com. There are hundreds of hours of free showcases. Don't miss an unforgettable weekend of music, stories, and fun in the heart of Annapolis. Tickets are on sale now at AnnapolisSongwritersFestival.com. When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Friday, September 6th. Today will bring a fairly nice ending to one of the best weather weeks of the year, ahead of a little bit of potential rain tomorrow, but that will quickly be followed by another extended stretch of incredible weather conditions for the Annapolis region. Look for mixed skies today with highs in the upper 70s to maybe lower mid-80s, with it looking like showers and storms will likely hold off until Saturday, with mostly cloudy skies expected tomorrow with temperatures near 80 degrees, 4 p.m. highs. From there, conditions turn perfect again Sunday with sunshine and highs in the mid to upper 70s, with more sunshine expected Monday through Friday, with highs staying very comfortable all week with temps near 80 degrees Monday, followed by mid-80s or so Tuesday through Friday. Okay, that's it for today and this week. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day and weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless, because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
That can only mean one thing. We're headed to the SPCA of Anne Arundel County with Annapolis Subaru to play with the pups for this week's Canines and Crosstreks. Sponsored by Annapolis Subaru. Higher standards.
Well, welcome back to Canines and Crosstreks. And before we let Kelly in here, Billy, if she's bringing a fluffy white dog, we should send her back.
She got to go. I mean, I just don't understand. It's definitely a bias on her behalf. She just only brings in the white ones.
But if y'all see, this dog is not white.
So who is
Apricot.
this dog?
Okay, so we look.
Apricot is the
knows her
color.
name. Did you see that? So Apricot is Cinnamon is her name.
Cinnamon's her name.
She's an Apricot miniature poodle mix.
Okay.
And she is absolutely gorgeous and scared. So the whole
She
way here,
is
she was
gorgeous.
shaking, and she was shaking when she first came in, but she is calming down.
Apricot, that's a color?
Yeah, Apricot poodle.
So the name is Cinnamon. The color is apricot.
Right. Correct. Now that we have that straight,
Okay.
I can tell you she's
All right.
5 years old.
Okay. All right.
And she comes as a pair. She comes with her brother, who's also 5 years old, and his name is Knuckles. I did not bring him.
Knuckles.
Yes, Knuckles.
Is Knuckles her like protection?
I
Her
didn't
security?
I guess so.
Because she's so beautiful.
Now, I didn't bring him for a reason, and that is because she's in heat. So he was a little too happy to be around her. So until they get altered, we're keeping them separate.
Okay.
But they will be adopted together because they are very bonded, and she's very relaxed and happy when she's with him.
Aww.
I got to say congratulations to the SPCA. I was on your Facebook page and it said you had 94 adoptions.
Whoa, great month for us.
Which was 25 dogs, 57 cats, because it is kitten season.
Yes, still.
7 rats, 2 birds, 2 rabbits, and a guinea pig.
Yeah, it was a great month for us.
What is your best month? Do you know, or what?
Probably more than that, but still, But through the years, that's a big month for us.
100 animals in a month. That's
it was really great because typically August is it's a summer month, obviously, and people are busy and they're vacationing or getting ready to go back to school or college or whatever. And so we were really happy with that because typically it's a little bit slower of a month for us.
That's definitely something.
Yeah, it's great.
Just about.
Yeah, we were really happy.
You almost adopted as many animals as we sold new cars.
Really?
Yeah.
What was your number for August?
101.
Did you have a record month?
No, not a record month, but it was a good month.
A good month.
Yeah.
We both had good months. Great.
Subaru sales were up 11.8%, and the Crosstrek, they said last month, nationwide, was the all-time monthly record.
Yeah. I mean, I think that it's directly attributed to this show, to this podcast.
Well, we should let Subaru North America know about that.
Yeah, I think we should. I think because I drive it around and park it at the SPCA.
We got to look at Crosstrek sales before our affiliation with Eye on Annapolis and after, and see the correlation.
I'm very confident that's the
reason. But it represented 25 consecutive months of year-over-year growth.
Yeah. Yeah, we had like a 10-year streak going until 2020. Yeah. So it was that kind of put a halter.
Everybody had a 10-year streak.
Yeah, it was like really good. Yeah,
then it all changed.
But we're back. We're back. 25 months.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then, I know what I wanted to mention, that also on your Facebook page, on the SPCA's Facebook page, do you remember Blind Romeo, the pit bull?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
The pit bull mix?
Yeah.
He had an update, and he's at home and just living large.
Were those pictures amazing?
Just
amazing. Yeah, just loving life, relaxing with his family.
Yeah, his owner, like, he's crashed on the couch with a dog, like, the little lap dog that weighs like probably 90 pounds, flopped on him. But he says he's got his own walks that he likes to go on, his own routes and everything else. And he's playing fetch and everything else. He's really adopted. So that's so cool.
Yeah, he really is. And it's great because his foster, who helped get him to where he was, and just feeling comfortable and secure and stuff, actually went to go visit him over the weekend too.
Aww.
And she was
a long process for him.
It was a long process for him and for the foster. So, but now he's home. So it's great.
That's always a good story, though, when you think about that. I mean, you've seen some dogs and some pets and animals that are in the shelter for a long period of time. And I know we've talked about it before, saying, well, why?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
And there's no rhyme or real reason.
No.
But eventually they do. And maybe it's just waiting for that home that's just the right one.
Got to find the right one.
That's right. There's someone out there for everyone, right?
Got to find the right one. That's
true.
Great.
And J.D. Power's loving on Subaru, too. They said that the 2023 highest loyalty for mass market SUVs was Subaru.
I believe them.
And most of your cars are SUVs, except for a couple. Yeah.
Crosstrek is a crossover, right?
No, that's an SUV-ish.
Yeah.
It's a small SUV.
It identifies as an SUV.
Yeah, they identify the Outback as an SUV, even though I identify it as a station wagon.
Yeah.
But it's the Ascent, the Forester, the Solterra, the
Outback.
And the Crosstrek.
Crosstrek, yep.
Got them all.
Love it.
JD Power, man, they know what they're talking about.
They really do. And a lot of that's is they do polls and they do surveys and stuff. So it's all, feedback that they're getting. And, they're not just pulling that. They're not just being like, all right, we're going to pick Subaru. Like it's based on real data.
No, they throw you under the bus.
Everybody gets their fair share.
Exactly. So that means a lot to the brand. It means a lot to us. And we're very fortunate to be representing such a great car.
Well, that's pretty impressive. 61% is the loyalty rate on those. That's pretty high.
Yeah.
You got lights on bay coming up?
We do, Billy. We have lights on bay.
Well, when's your truck coming?
Truck starts to unload in October. So we're about
That's
5 weeks away. I know.
Crazy.
It's time.
What happened?
It's a very long holiday season for us because it starts in October.
Oh my goodness.
But it takes a long time to set that up. So it's really great that it's a community favorite and everybody comes out to enjoy it because it's a big effort and obviously an expense. But you know what?
It's awesome.
It creates amazing memories for everybody.
Yeah. There's nothing better than a nice, it's like super cold outside. Your kids are driving you nuts.
Throw them in the car and
you're sitting in the house. You're like, you know what?
Let's go.
Let's go to Lights on the Bay.
And it's fun. It's
bring
all
some
fun
snacks.
Stuff. Yeah.
But that does open up on November 24th and goes through January 1st of 2025, which I can't believe is still around the corner. But Lights and Leashes, where we can bring the likes of Cinnamon and Knuckles.
They better be home by then. Hopefully their owners will be bringing them, right?
Yeah.
True. But that's where you can bring your dogs. You've got 2 nights that you can bring your dogs and take 2.5 miles? 2.5 mile walk through there. Mm-hmm. Some great photo opportunities. I may want to bring my GoPro out again and maybe throw it on through the Lights and Leashes.
That would be so great.
Like I did with the puppy plunge. So
I prefer that over the Lights on the Bay, the Lights and Leashes, just because it's more like,
fun.
There's interaction. There's lots of, all your vendors are there. You get all your, you get your puppy love swag.
Santa's there.
Yep. Taking pictures.
The fun stuff is people come out as groups too. We have a lot of like offices that come and walk together, or families, or just friends, or even just sometimes couples or people by themselves that don't even bring a dog. I mean, it's a great opportunity.
I think some people just come for the swag that we give away.
I think it's that too. And
have you guys ordered your swag?
What are you getting this year?
Oh, that's right. It's not your job.
Yeah, no. Michelle she'll be like, here's some boxes of stuff. People are going to love it.
Yes.
Perfect.
And your kids definitely hand it out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're very good at giving away free things.
I saw you the other day and I waved and you didn't see me. You were coming out of the Starbucks.
Oh, that's a daily thing.
And I didn't see whether you had a pup in the.
I always have a dog going to get a puppuccino. So I'm sure someone was in there with me.
Well, Cinnamon needs a home and she's actually calmed down. She was all shaky when she came in and she's giving me kisses and she's a great dog for poodles tend to be a little bit skittish. Is this good for family?
Cinnamon is skittish and Knuckles is not. But when she's around Knuckles, they're both fine. And I think they would do great with any family. Yeah.
Pretty much any home.
Yeah.
And she's 5 years old and she'll be all fixed soon.
She will. And I brought her because, as you can see, she's skittish. So I wanted to get her some socialization by herself because Knuckles was like, I'll go. And I said, no. She needs to get out. And you can see she's relaxing nicely.
Give her a little break, Knuckles.
That's right. I mean,
AACSPCA.org is where you can go to learn more about Cinnamon and Knuckles and get an application going for that. And you should adopt her. Whoever's listening should adopt her and him together and then come to Lights and Leashes and show them off.
That's right. Get them all dressed up in their winter gear.
Yeah. And you don't have to walk 2.5 miles either.
No. People bring the pet strollers. They're super popular. A lot of people are bringing those. And then they're bringing some wagons and some little kids have been bringing their bikes and they actually ride the way. So it's
that's fun.
Yeah.
Some people just come and hang out with
they do in the vendor.
The hot chocolate.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the yummy
food trucks. We have great food trucks that come.
Nothing wrong with that. And of course, if you want to be one of those 61.1% of people that are JD Power says is super loyal to the SUV market, come to Annapolis Subaru, 149 Old Solomon's Island Road.
Absolutely.
And AnnapolisSubaru.com and Billy and his wonderful team of salespeople and maintenance people and mechanics and everything. I mean, everybody here's great. We'll hook you up no matter what your problem is. If you've got a problem with a car that needs service, bring it in.
Yeah. Just want to maintain it so it works properly. Bring it in.
And, if you're in the market for a new one, Crosstreks, man. Most popular car last month. So, all right. So we will see you guys next week, and hopefully we won't see you, Cinnamon.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.